Hello everyone, this is Aaron's Collecting and Detecting coming back at ya with yet another video. Today I'm going to be showing you another album that I got in Arizona. This album has been untouched since I got it. I don't know if any of you have seen these cards before. I do see them come up once in a while in a Fairfield. And in other collections, but some of you might not have seen them before previously. Also, I'm going to show you what I got in that Topps Chrome Blaster that I got yesterday. That my phone was dying, and I didn't want the video to cut out, so I didn't open them. I did not metal detect today. I did not have the time. I hope to get back out there tomorrow. So look for that. Also, just a reminder of I'm going to be having a 500 subscriber giveaway. When I get 500 subscribers, whenever that is, I'm going to give, there's going to be a gift. I'm going to have two winners, one for the metal detector channels, and one for the baseball card channels. Well, actually, either one. Let me correct that. I'm gonna do it to where the winner can pick the prize of the coin or the metal detecting channel. I don't know if it's going to be a coin yet, or coins, or the winner could have their first pick of the card prizes. So if you're a metal detector and you want the card prizes, you can have those. If you're a card person and want the metal detecting prize, you can have that. So it's whatever you want. But anywho, yeah. So let's get to these. I'm going to show you the Topps Chrome first from yesterday. Now I put these in a particular order. First, I'm going to show you all the non-refractor, non-rookie, non-insert cards. Hold on, let me do it this way, so I don't have to cross over. So Corey Seager, the last one was Brian Anderson, Trevor Bauer. Happy to get this one, Miguel Cabrera, Robinson Cano, Lewis Brinson, Whit Merrifield, Chris Bryant, Hunter Renfroe, Paul DeJong, Jesus Aguilar, one of my personal favorites, the Caveman, Charlie Blackmon. Really love the way that guy plays. Really good player for the Colorado Rockies. Doesn't get a lot of attention because he's playing in Colorado. But rest assured, he's a good player. Evan Longoria, the Giants. Salvi Perez, who unfortunately had to have season-ending surgery, but hopefully he'll be back next year. So let me see what I'm going to do next. Let me show you the inserts. First, I have this Greatness Returns card with Bob Gibson and Max Scherzer. Max has had a down year this year by his standards, but still a great pitcher. And everybody knows who Bob Gibson is. If you don't, he was one of the greatest, maybe the greatest pitcher of the 60s. It'd be between him and Sandy Koufax. So I'll leave it up to you guys to decide which you think is the best. Because I'm not fighting that battle. To me, either one would be a right answer. And this future star card, Derek Rodriguez. And of course, he's the son of Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez. And then I got a couple 84 cards. This Mookie Betts, which I already have one. But that's okay, I'll take another. Can't ever have enough Mookie Betts. And then another Kyle Tucker. My second one of these, rookie, 84. Which I'll take Kyle Tucker because he's going to be, should be, a great player coming up. And of course, he's on a great team, so even better. Now I'm going to show you my rookies. This Jake Cave rookie. This Kyle Wright rookie. This Michael Kopech rookie. I know Spicy Bear, you said you like him. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out Spicy Bear's channel, please do, because he's got a good channel. He's an up-and-comer. He used to collect. Now he's coming back into collecting, and he's very enthusiastic, and he loves to learn, and he's a cool guy. He's got cool videos, so check him out. Next up, Williams Astudillo. I never can say this name right. Astudillo. With the Twins. Yeah, that guy with the Twins. The first baseman / catcher. Chance Adams with the Yankees. DJ Stewart with the Orioles. And Kevin Kramer with the Pirates. On to the refractors now. This Joey Gallo. X-Fractor. Some kind of refractor. I think they're called an X-Fractor. I can never remember. And then just a regular refractor, Billy Hamilton. And another regular refractor of Greg Polanco. I know the patterns on there make it look like it's not a regular refractor, but because of the scoreboard in the background, it being a regular refractor makes it look like a different refractor, but it is just a regular. And in the four sepia refractors, my four sepia refractors are Aniel De Los Santos, rookie, Alex Avila, Freddie Freeman, that's a good one, and Starling Marte. Very underrated, this guy is. Speed, power, average. He can do it all. Fielding. One of those true 5-tool players, guys. Really good player. So that's what I got in my Topps Chrome. Nothing spectacular. That Kyle Tucker was nice. That Joey Gallo X-Fractor was nice. I mean, they're all nice cards, but nothing to write home to mom about, so to speak. They're okay cards. I guess, and the Kopech's okay. Well, depends on how he does next year when he comes back from Tommy John, but he's a good prospect for sure. All right, well, I'm going to show you these other cards that I got from in the binder from Arizona 4 years ago. And there they are. And it looks like he put them in alphabetical order. Whoever, the guy who I got them from. Let's look at who they are. Now, I haven't taken any of these out, so. But this set is from 1990. There's what the back looks like. I'm not going to take them all out. I just wanted to show you that one. To show you what the backs look like. And now I'll show you in alphabetical order all the cards. Tommy Agee, which, to be honest with you, I've heard his name, but I don't really know much about him. Actually, I will pull him out just to see who he is. Let's see his stats. Didn't look like he was playing for that long. Maybe 10 years or so. 12-year career, it says. All-Star game, 66, 67. Won and he was on the Mets when they won their World Series in 69. Won some Gold Gloves. Stole some bases. He's pretty good. Pretty good player, seems like. Luke Appling. I can't, now for the life of me, that looks like, I can't tell if that's a photograph or a drawing. Or maybe like a combination of both. I don't know. Sal Bando. I have heard of Luke Appling before, though. Sal Bando. Have heard of him. Ernie Banks. Think everybody's heard of him. Don Baylor. Heard of him. Yogi Berra, of course. Who hasn't heard of him? Vita Blue. Lou Boudreau, Boston, and I believe he was on Cleveland as well. Clete Boyer, I'm not sure, not very familiar with him. Have heard the name before. This guy I've not heard of at all. George Bamberger, looks like he's an Orioles coach. Only Orioles coach I know I'm really familiar with is Earl Weaver. Lou Brock, of course. He had the home run record before Ricky had it. Ralph Branca, don't know who he is. Carl Erskine, I've heard that name before. Erskine. Bert Campaneris, I know that name. Steve Carlton, definitely know that name. Rod Carew. Rocky Calvito. My dad talks about him all the time. Rocky Calvito this, Rocky Calvito that. I don't know why, but Frankie Crosetti? I don't know who that is. Looks like it says Seattle on there. That's cool. Larry Doby, I know him. Bobby Doerr, know him. Walt Drapo, nope, do not know him. Rick Farrell, no. Joe Garagiola, yeah, he used to announce games. Ralph Garr, no. Dick Groat, I've heard of him. Steve Garvey, I know him well. Bob Gibson, definitely. Don Drysdale, for sure. Billy Herman, no. It says second base. He looks like a coach. Bobby Grich, yeah, I know him. Monty Irvin, yes. Dave Johnson, yes. He was the manager for the Orioles and the Mets. Don Kessinger, sounds familiar. Harmon Killebrew, definitely. Ralph Kiner, definitely. Vern Law, yes. Ed Lopat, no. Bill Mazeroski, yep. He hit that famous home run in the World Series, I think. Rick Monday, yes. Manny Mota, yes. Don Newcomb, yes. Gaylord Perry, yes. Jim Purcell, not really. Johnny Padres, yeah, I think so. Oh, there's a card missing in here. Oh. Boog Powell. Robin Roberts. Yes, I've heard of Boog Powell, too. And Robin Roberts. Ron Santo. Yes. Herb Score. Yes, I've heard of him. Warren Spahn with the Braves. The Milwaukee Braves at that time. Rusty Staub. Frank Torre. Wonder if that's Jim Torre, or not Jim Torre. Wait, is that his name, Jim Torre? With the manager. He sure looks like a Torre. The manager with the Yankees. Joe Torre, not Jim Torre. That's what I meant to say. That's got to be Jim Torre's brother. Bob Horner. Lee May. Bill White. Hoyt Wilhelm. Billy Williams. Ted Williams. Duh, who doesn't know who he is? Tom Seaver. Yeah, it looks like they're going out of order now. Carl Yastrzemski. Yep, great player. Marv Throneberry. Do not know who he is. Steve Stone. I know he pitched on the Orioles as well. Rico Petrocelli, I've heard of him. Orlando Cepeda, yes. Eddie Matthews, yes. Joe Sewell. Yeah, looks like one of those oldie players. Catfish Hunter, yes. Alvin Dark, yes. Richie Ashburn, yes. Dusty Baker, yes. George Foster, yes. Eddie Yost, no, not really. Buddy Bell, yes. Manny Sanguillen, yes. Jim Bunning, yes. Smokey Burgess, no. Al Rosen, yes. Gene Conley, no. Dave Dravecky, yeah. What's Dave Dravecky doing in there? I think he was still active at that time. That's weird. Charlie Gehringer, yes, of course. Billy Pierce, no. Willie Horton, of course. Ron Hunt, no. Bob Feller, definitely. George Kell, definitely. Oh, I never knew he was on the White Sox, too. Dave Kingman, I just thought he was on the Tigers. Dave Kingman, yes. Jerry Koosman, yes. Clem Labine, no, never. Tony La Russa, that's a young Tony La Russa. Let me turn the... There we go. Sorry, guys. I should have had that on the whole time. Look how young he is. Of course, former manager of Oakland and of St. Louis, Dennis Leonard. Yes. Dale Long. Sparky Lyle, yes. Gil McDougall, no. Don Massey, no. Phil Niekro, yeah, definitely. It's a young Phil Niekro. Tom Pachork, yes. Mel Parnell, no. Lou Piniella, definitely, yeah. Seattle Pilots. That's old uniform. Bobby Richardson, yeah, the Yankees. Phil Rizzuto, yes, with the Yankees. Brooks Robinson, yes, with the Orioles. Pete Runnels, no. Diego Segui, no, but my guess is that's David Segui's father. Tell by the face. Bobby Shantz, yes. Bobby Thompson, yes, I've heard of him. Joe Torre, yes, there's Joe Torre. There's Earl Weaver. Willie Wilson. Jesse Barfield. Reggie Jackson. Who hasn't heard of him? Rick Reese, no. Frankie Frisch. Yeah, I've heard of him. Ed Kranepool. Oh, I've heard somebody mention him before, but not familiar. Al Hrabosky. There you go, Carl Topia. I know you said you liked Al Hrabosky. Eddie Matthews. Tyrus Cobb. The Georgia Peach. Jim Davenport. Do not know who he is. Buddy Lewis. No. Virgil Trucks, I've heard of him. Del Ennis, no. Dick Raditz, no. Andy Pafko, yeah, I've heard of him. Wilbur Wood, yeah, I've heard of him. Joe Sewell, yeah. Herb Score, yeah. Paul Wainer, yes. Lloyd Wainer, yes. Oh, there's another. Is it a repeat? Is that the same card? Wait, didn't I have it? Yeah. Oh, no. It's a different card. Well, it's the same player, but a different card. Huh, that's weird. Bo Bolinski, no. Phil Cavaretti, no. Claude Osteen, no. Tito Francona, yeah. Probably Terry Francona's dad, I'm assuming. Bill Pierce. Roberto Clemente, everybody knows him. Ken Holtzman. Enos Slaughter. Spud Chandler. Johnny Hopp. A different Tony La Russa card. Look how young he looks. Ryan Duran. No. Glenn Beckett. Ken Keltner. No. Hank Bauer. Yeah, I've heard of him. Roger Craig. Man, he looked old when he was young. Remember Roger Craig, the Giants manager, guys? And I think he was a coach with the Yankees. Home Run Baker. I've heard of him. Jim O'Toole. No. Rogers Hornsby. Yes, I've heard of him. Joe Cardinale. No. Another Bobby Doerr. I think that's the same card. Mickey Cochran. Yeah. Gaylord Perry. Yes, of course. Frank Thomas. Oh, there's Frank Thomas. Before he was, when he was white. Just kidding, guys. Another Bob Feller. Sam McDonald. Another Ted Williams. Another Bert Campaneris. Thornton Lee. Don't know who that is. Gary Peters. Joe Medwick, yeah. Joe Nuxhall. Joe Schultz. Harmon Killebrew. Bucky Walters. Bob Allison. Lou Boudreau. Joe Cronin. Mike Torres. Rich Rollins. Tony Cusinello. Don't know him. Hoyt Wilhelm. Why does it look at it? Looks like in all the old photographs they look like they're wearing lipstick. It's kind of weird looking. See, look at that one. He looks like he's wearing lipstick. And this one too. Kind of weird. Lou Gehrig. You know, we all know who Lou Gehrig is. Awesome. George Foster. Great player. Ernie Harwell, broadcaster with the Detroit Tigers for many years. Great announcer. Dave Kingman again. Mr. Babe Ruth. Joe Black. Johnny Mize. Earl Weaver. Roy Face. Roger Kramer. Jim Pearsall again. Ned Garver. Because one Jim Pearsall card wasn't enough, guys. Billy Williams. Lefty Grove. Jim Grant. Elmer Vallow. Ewell Blackman. Mel Ott. Walter Johnson. Bill Campbell. Harry Walker. There's Catfish. Young Catfish. Charlie Keller. Hank Greenberg, very good player for us. The Tigers, that is. Bobby Mercer. Al Lopez. Vita Blue. A young Vita Blue. Shag Crawford, an umpire. Archie Vaughn. Smokey Burgess. Milt Pappas. Earl Averill. Rip Sewell. Mel Harder. Sam Jethro. Randy Hundley. and Phil Necro, Gary Bell, John Matlack, Jesse Haynes, Ed Roush, Mo Drabowski, Jack Brickhouse, a broadcaster for somebody, Whitey Ford, of course, and Honus Wagner. Man, he was no offense, but Honus Wagner was one ugly son of a gun, man. Could stop 2 clocks, as my dad would say. All right, guys. Well, I hope you liked looking at those old players and those cards. I mean, they're not super common, but they're not, if you really want to get them, they're not that hard to get, I'm sure. Yeah, so that's it for today, and thanks for watching. You know, have a good rest of your weekend. Be kind to one another. Be careful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And do what you love, and love what you do, guys. I'm out of here.